Well, I had permission from the U.S. military to be embedded with that unit, so, and because I'd been filming that unit already for so long, the commander of their unit was totally open to me going on all the missions, and, you know, I had to sign something that said, you know, if you're ordered to turn off the camera, you need to turn off the camera, but they only asked me to do that one time. Otherwise, I was, you know, I could pretty much film whatever. They were also very restrictive of me when, if an IED went off, you know, the whole convoy would stop and then they would send the bomb people out to, you know, investigate it, and sometimes they would chase if they saw a trigger man, because the bombs would be set off most often by a trigger man who was like 500 yards away. They have these wires that are attached to these 9-volt batteries, and then they have like a light switch basically, and they can set it off by being 500 yards away. But anyway, so sometimes they would often not let me get out of the truck if a bomb had just gone off, because there was the fear of a secondary bomb, because often they would use one bomb as a booby trap to get the guys on the ground, and they'd set off another bomb, whatever, while they're on the ground. But that didn't matter so much, because I was mainly following those 3 guys, and they were either drivers or gunners, so they usually had to stay in the truck when a bomb went off. They weren't the guys who would be getting out of the truck, and I usually would just stay with whatever they were experiencing. That was sort of the point. So, but no, they were pretty open to me. I mean, I dismounted a lot, and when we were in villages and things, and got to film a lot walking around, which was much more interesting than, you know, being in the truck. But so no, because I had gotten the permission and because I'd been filming them for so long, I was pretty much left alone, you know. So I think it's a little bit harder if you're a journalist covering like a major offensive, like in Kandahar or something. There's a lot of military public affairs people there sort of handling you, I think. But because my guys were National Guard unit looking for bombs, like the public affairs people didn't really care, you know, and they just left me alone. Really, there was never ever any public affairs person with me, which is for the best.